There's a link there.
Dun, 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 dun.
Ah, there we go.
Where's the new link? You should put a new one in every single time. No, I'm joking.
Every single week, there's gonna be a new one. We just copy paste it. But like, genuinely, no, I don't think we need that. And hey, look at that. The YouTube playlist is also there in case you want to like catch up on stuff. And I'm gonna do my best now to freaking.
I can definitely confirm it's a pyramid scheme. He just said, "Oh, I have 3 associates in Sudica. I was sent here because I'm new."
Oh, for fuck's
What's
sake!
going
It's a
Really?
pyramid scheme.
What do you mean it's a pyramid scheme? You actually have a pyramid scheme on a fucking Minecraft server.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you didn't know that?
Yeah, pretty much.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, we aren't proud of what we do, buddy.
LOTC is a pyramid scheme.
LTC is whack.
LOTC has lapdogs.
Now you give it to me.
Alright, we can switch over to this already. I think it's gonna be looking at the map for a bit.
Ah, yes. I find it amusing. Tuffin, the hammer-wielding goblin, is standing on a pile of rocks.
I'm wondering if I should put that.
Probably do the more updated one.
I need that GIF here. Fuck. Give me a sec. I need to work on something real quick because I need to get that GIF on there.
Wait, why did I download? Ah!
Okay. Hide it for now, and also we're gonna put it like under the essentials.
Bobby, why are you opening things?
Why not?
I'm not opening
I
things.
don't
I'm just
put it in
accepting
there.
what it says at the beginning.
All right.
Why won't you be accepting things?
Oh, where did I put it? There we go. Let's see that if stable and also.
I need to remove that. Better end.
Why is it invisible?
What have I done?
Also, I just thought of a really cool idea for a druid. A druid that doesn't know that they're a druid.
That's so
That's pretty good.
counterintuitive, though.
Have a sorcerer that doesn't understand how she uses her magic, so she just accidentally casts spells.
Yeah.
It's
Let's
just
be
a
honest.
wild
Yeah.
everything.
Did we get a new person to the party?
No, sorry, I'm just listening in. I was a bit lonely.
Oh.
Let's be
It
honest.
just sounds
So
like
welcome.
it just sounds like the warlock that thinks they're a paladin.
Let's be honest. Every spellcaster is a warlock.
We don't talk about it.
Like clerics are just warlocks that pretend that they are not warlocks.
They don't have a sugar daddy.
Are we good to go on all counts, everybody? Yes, no? Say your last
Bards-
prayers.
Bards
There we
are
are.
warlocks and their
Bards,
instruments are the patrons.
Alright, that doesn't work, so I'm gonna do that.
I take that as a no.
Oh, geez.
I
I
said yeah.
want to die. I have no idea what's happening. That dice.
That's
needs
why
to
you
match
shouldn't
over.
miss sessions.
I'm
Jeez.
so sorry. I have a job now.
You
Jeez,
should
to be
apologize for that.
Jeez, having a life? Wow, can't believe
You
game.
broke ass.
Imagine getting money for working.
Imagine
How
having
was that
work.
like?
Imagine having a
Imagine
job.
getting money for literally doing absolutely nothing.
That's even better.
I hate you.
Imagine getting
But
money
it's
from
so
playing
boring
video
because I
games.
can't have my phone.
Yeah, I do, but it's not enough to be sustainable. Though I do appreciate the
think so.
people who do it.
Was that a reference?
The people that do what?
Is that a motherfucking JoJo reference?
Which
Every
Oh,
That's a
speaking of
JoJo
JoJo,
reference.
hold on.
Oh god,
Uh-oh.
no, no,
Uh-oh.
no, no, no.
Uh-oh.
Have you
What's
guys
JoJo?
seen the new the fucking JoJo spin-off on Netflix?
Oh,
Why?
well.
What?
Wait, there's a
It's long
spin-off?
enough
Who's
already.
it follow?
Yeah,
Is
yeah,
it
there is.
Rohan or is it?
Yeah, it's
Is
that
it?
one.
Oh, that's lame. Like I understand that it's
I know. I have.
what's it? Akira. It
Why the fuck
I mean,
would you
on
make
the
a
one
JoJo
hand, I
spin-off?
realize its significance, but on the other hand, Rohan is such a bitch character. Good arc though,
Also, can we?
and the only thing that saves that arc is Yoshikage Kira.
Who?
Cat,
The bad
I
guy.
just want to like go into the fact that they made a spin-off of a series that has 8 parts already.
Of course. Just wait till Stone
Well-
Ocean drops.
It's his passion project because Rohan is the author's like self-insert, so he kind of makes a he started that just to make himself feel better because JoJo was starting to get really big and people were demanding things of him, and he's like, you know what? I've worked hard for ages on this shit. I'm gonna do what I like.
I mean,
So
that's
he just
fair,
has the
so-
ultimate plot armor.
Yeah, well, his stand is a little bit bullshit considering he can literally open up your story and rip out pages he does not like.
Plot
Yep.
armor.
That's
But he's
pretty-
still not as OP as that one character from the 5th arc. Like, what's his name? Fuji or something? With purple haze?
like genuinely.
Nick, you're
legit
gonna have to
everything is
mute
fucking
me.
OP if you know.
You're gonna have to server mute me. I can't shut up.
Don't worry, everything you say is recorded.
Yeah, I know.
That's. Don't
I
worry
just
about
don't
it.
wanna
No one's
bother
gonna
you
watch
guys'
it,
that
though.
my
story.
shampoo and conditioner comes in the mail before I have to go to work.
The only thing I know about Purple Haze, right? I haven't gotten to part 5 yet. I'm still at part 4. Is that Purple Haze is one of it's a fucking weed variant.
Oh, Purple Haze is the American localization of Purple Rain, because author likes Prince. But Purple Haze is also one of the most OP stands he's ever made. So much so that he had to remove the character that owns the stand.
So he killed him.
He had to take him. No. He didn't die. There's a spin-off series about that particular character. But he had to remove it from the arc. Otherwise, it would have made sense that it took so long to defeat the BBG of that arc.
So are we playing D&D today, or are we talking about JoJo?
Yes.
I'm sorry. I'll be quiet now.
We can
Wait,
talk after.
my dear, I love you, but good God, it's
Server
like
mute me, please.
you're like a jukebox. You put a quarter in and you hear the whole story. All right, let's go through a little bit of roll call. Even though I need to apologize to her really quickly. So, we have our lovely glow stick creator.
I don't know who that is. I don't know who creates glow sticks. That's certainly not me.
We have Bard number 1 with bagpipes.
Yes.
Bard number 2 with French horn.
Yellow.
We have the Wave the Drunken Fist, who actually made it for once. Game.
Hi, huh?
Thank you. I can't even
Yes,
remember
just
her own
like-
nickname. Jesus Christ.
I
Argument
can
character.
understand, like Bard when you say
What?
Bard, but how do you not know it's you when he says the way of the drunken fist?
Sorry, I'm like, yeah, I'm tired.
I just got off
Wait,
3
hold on.
hours. I just got off 3 hours of work doing sun and digging ditches and irrigating canals. I don't think you have an excuse right now.
Wait, who's picking up pieces?
Not me. That's
Who's
not me for
lightsaber?
once. It's not me for once.
And then certainly we have our lovely, ever so lovely, fuck, what was his name? What was his name? God damn it, I can't even remember. We have Bucket Thrower as well. Just,
But, you already
French
said me.
horns?
yes, I'm just making sure.
French horns?
We have Captain My Captain.
Hello?
And then last but certainly not least, we have the Old Man Killer.
Wait, who?
Wait, what?
Fellas.
Oh,
Wait,
man.
what do you mean old man killer?
Wait, what?
What the
Oh, right, the
Wait,
fucking
wait,
cult
wait,
leader.
What
We-
did I miss?
Cult
Oh.
leader. The cult leader. The
That was
cult leader.
before.
Oh,
That was in the sewers.
I was about
The cult
We
leader. the
literally
old man
all
killer.
forgot immediately after it happened.
That's
Well,
how
you don't-
insignificant that man
And
felt.
then
I
certainly
think-
our best and greatest creation, we have the hungry Dragonborn.
Hello.
Wait,
At this
what
point,
about-
we could just name the cultist Splendor.
Oh yeah, Dream's not.
Essentially. Alright. I think without further ado, we will go ahead and get our game started for today. So, as we last left off with our intrepid adventuring party, after finally making their way over to the Port Ivy, after getting a rather odd set of instructions from some sort of ambassador from the Ming Empire, some sort of naval captain. After accepting this and continuing upon their way and finding themselves in rather deep water, having no coin to their name and having little enough in any sort of direction to go. After picking up the odd sod job here and there, cleaning out the sewers of what seemed to be a spider imbued with an ichor-like beast, and dealing with what seemed to be a glowing rock that was retrieved by the glow stick maker. After returning to the tavern and disposing of whatever magic seemed to be within it by setting off some notion of whatever enchantment was on it and summoning what seemed to be two black armored figures, and them running off into the city after setting off a fog cloud of darkness. After chasing after them, heading back through the cult area, trying to find out anything else of what could be found. The party finding nothing, except more trouble along the way. After making some mistakes and finding themselves in deep water with the guards as well, after Ryoka herself seeming to kill one of the guards upon one of her throws, trying to ward them away from her allies in the streets. Others being arrested, others finally finding some respite throughout the city. We pick up after the party had enrolled themselves into the known as Victory Pit in Port Ivy. After fighting what seemed to be a almost gelatinous-like snake, seemed to have been made of an acidic ichor, made of pitch black. The party then found themselves victorious, yet finding the next task offered to them to be herculean in nature, as a single-eyed cyclops marched out from one of the gates with a heavy looking out amongst the crowd into yourselves. It seems that the eye has almost been glazed over with what seemed to be some sort of oil or so that it couldn't see as well as it could before, even with its one eye. And it looks around and it saw the figures before it and, I am going to eat you all. And as this declaration was made, combat ensued, and I'll have you go ahead and roll initiative, please.
Okay.
Clyde is immediately regretting his decision in joining this arena.
Should have thought about that in round one.
Wow, that's unexpected.
That's unexpected.
We have all of our stuff, right?
Yes.
We did
would be
willingly
19.
sign up for this.
I have a question.
23.
If I roll a natural one on initiative, do I still add my dexterity?
Yes, you do.
Okay.
Good lord.
I got 22.
Good lord, Beth. First day back, and
At
First
least
day
we're
Oh,
all
God.
level 5. At least we're all level 5.
Are we?
Did we
I think
level up?
You guys should be
What-
5th level.
When?
Should we?
When?
Oh,
You said it
jeez.
last.
That's pretty
Do
big.
you guys not?
Wait.
Do you guys not listen to me like at all?
Hold on, did you
Here's-
say this last session when I was here? Because I have an wasn't
I
here 'cause
asked
I
the
have an
question
excuse.
last session, and he said yes.
You
So
guys made it to
here's-
5th level after killing the snake.
Here's my
Oh my
excuse. I was
God.
sleeping.
You people don't listen.
Time to roll the hit die, I
Look
guess.
at
I don't
that.
think anybody's level 5, like leveled up level 5, because I didn't level up to level 5 either.
Good Christ.
I
So
was
we have some
sleeping,
people
so
who are
that's
level
my
5 and some
excuse.
people who are level 4.
At least Hope does have an excuse.
Yeah.
Still though.
Excuse?
I think it just didn't save for me because I remember leveling up.
Now, like, half of our party is probably, like, level 4, and then the other half is level 5 now.
Ah,
Level 5 is like one of those
I
super important levels as
have
well.
an excuse. I wasn't here, and no one told me. So ha 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 ha.
It's fun, game. Just make
It's-
it fun.
Everyone hates me. This is what's happening.
I mean, you're kind of right, but we don't say
Anyway.
it.
Oh,
friendly.
Jesus
What?
Christ.
Wow!
I'm
That's-
kidding. I'm
that's
kidding. I'm
fucked.
kidding.
Come on.
I
Jesus Christ.
It's okay,
Well,
game. We love
Shit
you.
went from 0 to 100 real quick.
Naturally. Anyway, back to
Also, let
what's
me-
happening. Yes, we are level 5.
1d8. That's not an
Alright.
8. That's a 10.
I'll
We
just
just-
level up
What?
after. It'll be fine.
My constitution?
I am thankful
Oh,
that Dungeon Master's
wait,
Vault makes
guys.
leveling up super easy.
Oh, you're welcome.
46
And
plus. What is it? 9?
for good
9?
measure.
9?
Because, Grape, you did say that you
Nine,
wanted character sheets at level 5, correct?
I have 55 HP points. Please don't kill me.
Well,
Um,
I'm gonna send that
Did I
over.
get better at anything? I get an extra attack.
Yeah,
Let's go.
Level 5 is kind of important. Who'd have
It is.
guessed?
it is. Why
You
you
can
people
attack-
don't listen to me when you
I
level
can
up
attack
is
twice
beyond
instead of
me.
once.
I
Whatever
could have
you
sworn I
take an
leveled up
attack
already. It's just
action.
the shit didn't save.
Yeah, no, I'll just
You
I'll
alright,
level up
Gabe?
after this session. I'll be fine.
Where should I put that?
could somebody open up a Discord stream, please? I can't
Yeah.
open up Twitch. It's
I'm
lacking
gonna
PC.
try. But if everything
you.
breaks down,
Bring it
and
for right
there
now.
we go.
No, I can stream right now. I got it. No. Behemoth, you can close your Discord stream.
All right,
You got it.
Alright, let's see. I get
actually not too bad.
extra attack and stunning strike.
If you got it up, you got it up. Also, Grape, you might want to switch the server region for this voice channel to US Central or something, because right now we're in
Yeah.
EU Central, and I think that's only because I joined first.
Yeah,
For some
they
godforsaken
changed that
reason.
on Discord. The first one to join is the one that decides the region.
Which is weird.
I'm having an
How
aneurysm
do you-
trying to do that right now. Let's.
There should
I
be
love it right
there
now.
should be a cogwheel right next to the name of it. Like once you hover over the name of the room, there's a cogwheel. You click on it, and it should be in there.
Well, I have an
I
idea.
feel
Why
like
don't we
we're just
all
right
quickly
now.
leave and then
Okay.
join back so that way it'll just switch?
Too much
Do I have
problems.
a key on these?
1 sec.
Okay,
Yeah, I can
could you
fix
look at could you
No,
look
I
at
don't.
the end
Okay.
real quick?
Sure.
Ooh,
No.
I get 5 key points.
Dang.
Ooh, 5 key points. How beautiful.
I get to punch one more time, and that's basically it.
You do. Congratulations.
that, and wait, no, I get
Goodbye,
fast
whoever
movement.
left.
I get 10 more feet of movement. Nice. And
I get anything?
Oh, I got one of the most
Nope, I still have
I
a speed of
can-
40. Wait, no.
Are y'all figuring your shit out yet?
Damn, we had to
I-
take a pause because everyone didn't know they were level fucking 5. Like,
No
Yeah.
one told me!
Or
We-
me.
okay, you two got
Or
the
me.
excuses. Everyone else is.
Hey, I was leveled up. I don't know about everyone else.
yeah, I thought I was leveled up, and then I apparently
I have a
wasn't.
plus
because-
7 attack bonus, fear me.
Jesus
Like,
Christ.
Okay. Just to get things sorted out of the way, 25 to 20 for those of you who already rolled initiative.
22.
23.
21.
And then 22 was Volus, correct? 21 was Niram.
Exactly.
Jesus, how'd you roll so high?
I rolled a natural 19.
How did you roll so high?
I don't know.
You never roll that high for initiative.
Right?
Damn, first time for everything in this.
Yeah. There is a first time for everything.
Yeah, someone rolled their first time above 20. Someone rolled their first time back a natural 1.
Then we have 20 to 15.
I have a 20.
I got a 7. I got a 19. My bad. 19.
Okay, 19. That is hope. Hope. That is fucking. What? Why am I having so much trouble with names today? Like I
It's
can't
been
even
a
remember the
long
name of my.
day, don't worry about
Yeah,
it.
it's been a very friggin' long day. That's Clyde. 15 to 10. Ten to 5. 5 to 1.
I got a 4.
Jesus Christ, Beth.
At least we're dealing with the one troll. At least for
All
now.
right. That's just bad initiative. Jesus. All right. Okay. So, if you're done leveling, we have first up in the initiative order. We have Ryoka. Ryoka, you currently see before you what looks to be a towering cyclops that doesn't exactly clear the palisade of wood and stone that's been set up here for the victory pit, and it's clobbering its way through with this huge, great club in its hand. What would you like to do?
Returning dart.
Go for it.
See, that is.
All right,
a
she almost
force-
lost her return last session. Now
Yeah, she almost did. The only reason she didn't was because it was magical. Or at
That
least
is
imbued with
a
enough magic.
14.
All right. 14 actually just misses.
Oh, damn.
So as you and it sails off and impacts pretty much into the flesh of this cyclops, but its hide is so tough that the dart itself just like sticks out almost like a little thorn, and it returns to your hand after a moment.
For attack, so I'm gonna go for it again.
Go for it. Certainly.
18 plus 7, I'm assuming that hits.
Yes, that most definitely hits.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9 points of damage.
9 points of damage. So as you release it this time, you watch as it sails through and impacts into actually almost as if you're using the acupuncture. You see as it hits into a specific point in his muscle, and you see as it starts like leaking a little bit of blood. And you actually see a twinge of pain from the muscle as it looks down unexpectedly at this pain that seems to be experienced, and it tries to reach over and pull out the small thorn with its hand, and the little dart that you have sinks back right into your hand as you hold it there with this kind of smug grin that you always have.
End of my turn.
All right, after Reiko, we have Volus. Volus, what would you like to do?
Let's kick things off a little bit on a high note, and I'm gonna use, since I'm now level 5, I'm gonna use the lightning bolt.
By all means.
I should probably ask this just for the sake of all the spellcasters here, which is probably just me and...
Unless you are a wizard, you already have access to your spells.
I was gonna ask, like, did we spell slots from leveling up?
No, you do not rejuvenate spell slots from leveling up.
I just want to double check.
It just means you have more spell slots that you're missing.
Lightning bolt.
Alright, lightning bolt is a con save or a dex save, I believe.
Dex.
Alright, that is a natural 5 plus 0, so 5. I believe that fails.
He ain't safe with it. Yep, it fails. So let's see the damage. Need a.
That's a lot of damage.
A lot of damage.
It's 86, so. $38.
38 points of damage. Good hit. So as you release the bolt, it slams into the torso of this Cyclops. And you watch as the flesh becomes singed and scarred in that place, and as it throws the shoulder off, it looks back in your direction. It definitely knows you're there, and I think you can see just the fury in the covered eye that it has.
Okay, and I'm gonna use my movement to move the fuck back.
Okay.
20, 30. There we go. There. And I might turn with that.
All right. So you ending your turn there. We have Niram. Niram, you're up next, and you position yourself a bit far away, but you're still relatively close enough to throw your ranged weapon if you wish.
Yeah. How much distance is there between the Cyclops and me?
So
Is
that
there-
would be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 30 feet would get you there, and then there would be
I have a
25
maximum.
feet between you.
I have a maximum of 40 feet, so I would like to get as close as I can.
Close as you can would be there.
I would like to rage and chuck a javelin at this bitch.
I would like
Go
to
for it.
rage.
All right.
I would like to rage.
I like to rage.
I would like to
Ah!
rage.
All right, let's see. That's a 15.
15 to hit.
Yeah.
That just hits. Go ahead, roll damage.
All right, let's see. Jeebus. That is. Oh wow, that's pretty good. That's 11 damage.
Yeah,
A
so
6 plus 3 plus the 2 from
release
me.
this javelin, and you watch as it scars across the shoulder. You see as you keep trying to hit into the torso, and you manage to clip underneath the torso and saw through some of the flesh there, but the javelin poking out, it looks a bit awkward as it dangles there in the flesh, but eventually it falls out just from the nature of the Cyclops and its movement.
Okay.
Scrumptious.
Pretty good though. So that's the end of my turn.
All right, ending that is then Glowstick. Glowstick, what are you doing?
I have a name, but I am going
I
to...
said Glowstick.
Did I stutter? I'm going to... I'm going to use Frostbite on this guy. I'm feeling a little creative.
Oh. Twist it up a little bit, why don't you? So is it a con save, I believe?
It is a Constitution saving throw.
It's a 17.
That definitely makes it.
Okay. So does it take half damage or does it take full damage?
It does
Or
not
no
take
damage?
damage.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to also move back.
Time to run. 30. You can get there on 30 feet.
Yeah, just kind of...
No. God damn it, I hate anti-sailing. Tabletop Simulator, everybody. Tabletop Simulator.
Certainly a fun tool.
Oh, it is. And then you get to anti-sailing. But other than that. So you run out of the way, Zoram, after your spell fizzles as you You see as it coats the thick skin of the Cyclops, and it just looks down, and it just doesn't seem to even feel it with the hatred and the pretty much boiling blood that keeps going through.
Okay, good to know. That ends my turn, because I don't think I can do anything as a bonus. Yeah, I can't do anything. Got a whole lot of nothing.
Okay, after this, we then have Clyde. Clyde, what would you like to do?
Well, the initial thing I want to do is have him take out his new harmonica and play it to give the party bardic inspiration, but I feel like that's just gonna get me killed.
Well, you could do it and then run. There's nothing saying you can't.
There. Alright, you know what? Clyde's gonna fix his little raspberry beret.
Raspberry beret. Hey, Prince, how you doing?
Fix fix his hair up a little, like fix the beret up a little bit, and then pull out the harmonica and just starts to play it with also the little deformed plush frog that he has on his shoulder.
The one he won at the carnival? Yeah.
Yeah, the one he won at the carnival.
Go for it.
He's
So you inspire them with your tunes. What do you play on your harmonica? Just what little show tune?
And she ran.
no that Oh god, what would be a good song to play? For whatever reasons, all that's coming to me is Cave Town songs, but that's not. I don't think that would be good here.
That could inspire somebody, sure. Be creative with it.
Could inspire something.
Fear.
You know what? We're gonna play Don't Threaten Me with a Good Time by Panic at the Disco on the harmonica.
Very nice.
Hate it here.
So who all do you inspire? Because I believe you can inspire 4 people.
Who's ever closest around me. I'm gonna inspire.
That would be Niram, Ryoka, and I think you'd be able to get Zahiri just on the tail end of it.
Alrighty, let's do that.
Right. Niram, you don't know why, but the braying of the pretty much your own heartbeat and rage that just blinds you almost. You hear this harmonica and you're like, wait a minute. I'm getting into this shit. That's pretty good. And you feel inspired.
Man, Clyde's really
Yeah.
got it.
Yeah. Damn! That shit good!
That's real good.
Good.
Good enough for me to tear this Cyclops in two.
Yep. Clyde, would you like to run?
Yes, please.
Okay, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Alright. So you run away that way.
Yep.
I just imagine the harmonica playing getting progressively more quiet for Naren while Clyde is just running away while playing.
So I just imagine Clyde like almost dancing as he's running away, like still trying to like play the harmonica for everyone.
Just
He's
skipping.
doing a jig.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
He's
a little
doing the cha-cha
twirl.
slide as he runs away.
Just
Take
shimmying
it back
away.
now, y'all. Alright, so, does that end your turn, Clyde?
Yes.
Alright, so, as this happens, the Cyclops looks around as it's now its turn. It sees you, Clyde, running away towards that, and the one who had cast what looked to be a magical lightning bolt towards it. He still looks in your direction, but he's definitely seeing what looks to be a clump of individuals in the back. He might have been speared by you near him, but it doesn't seem to take much mind to you.
God damn it.
Alright, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. God, he's such a big model that no matter where he moves, he can go there with like 3 steps.
He's such a big
Absolute
boy.
units.
What a lad.
What a lad. Okay.
He's big chunkus.
So-
Who did he put off
Look at
kilter?
the size of this
That's
lad.
right, okay. You put Ryuka off kilter. just due to the size of this lad. All right,
I am in awe at the
size of this lad. All right, so Ryoka, that's gonna be 2 great club attacks against you as it charges forward. I'm gonna squish you. And he's gonna.
CVT. I would like to see you try.
I'd like to see you try. That is a 28 to hit.
Fuck you.
And a 19 to hit. 10 plus 9.
Is that another
There are reasons
profanity
why
shout
I
out to DM?
I believe those hit.
28 and a 25. Yeah, they fucking hit.
19.
19 hits.
28 and a 19. All right.
Just give me the damage.
From the first one, you take 15 points of bludgeoning damage as the club whack and pretty much slams right into your side, almost carrying you off your feet. The second hit, ooh, that's a low roll, does 10 points of bludgeoning damage as it comes down and tries to crush you. You just get out of the way as it manages to skim over and bruise your arm and leg. And you're still standing there. You are battered and it hurts like hell, but you're still alive. Somehow.
I am checking something real quick. No, I don't get that until. Never mind.
And then he's gonna look over towards Zoram and the others who seem to be running away from us. Next small thing! And it's gonna end its turn there as it's ready to strike at Ryoka once more. Following at the end of this, we have Iris. Iris, what would you like to do?
Jesus Christ.
He can't save you here.
I'm trying to think. I'm so sorry. I'm like mulling over my options in my head.
You're a rogue.
That would help if I.
Go up,
You're-
stab him, do extra damage.
Fine, I'll do that.
Okay.
I'll go up and stab.
And that's 15. You get there with 15 feet so you could run away. Alright.
Awesome.
So you're going to use your action to stab him. Go ahead and make your attack. You using a short sword?
I believe it's a rapier that I'm going to be using.
That works just as well.
Okay. And it didn't save. I made sure that I put down what the fuck they did as damage.
1d8. Actually, no, I think that, yeah, it does a d8, I believe. Rapier does a d8 plus dex.
Okay. 19 to attack.
That definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
D8.
Mm-hmm.
Why can't I find one? I'm losing my mind. That's it.
I'm losing my mind!
That would be 8.
Every little bit adds up.
And I run back to my spot.
So it was a stab and run.
Alright. Oh, and since you're a rogue, you do an extra 3d6 due to sneak attack.
Awesome.
One sec. 5th level rogue. One moment. Player's handbook.
It's still 3d6.
Yeah, still 3d6? Alright,
Yep.
good enough. Thank you.
46 is on 7th level.
Thank you. That's where I was getting confused on. See, I have the information memorized. I just still need to go through it for once in a while.
It's a 9.
9? Alright. An extra
And,
9 points. So as you run up to the side, just as Ryoka has been distracting it, as it points out towards Zoram and Clyde and makes his declaration yet again, you go over and stab him right in the Achilles heel, and you watch as your short sword plunges right into his ankle, and you hear this, and he looks right down at you as you start scurrying away. You're like, oh shit, and you immediately start running.
You saw me now.
Yeah, he definitely felt that one. Jesus.
I've been spotted.
We spotted, boys.
Brathos
Mission is
6,
compromised.
Going Doc. Iris right
Okay,
now.
solid
Brathos
snake.
6, going Doc.
Yes.
If Iris doesn't get a snake tattoo for this, I'm gonna be disappointed.
I don't know what that
You
reference.
you just get a
to, but-
bandana.
Solid
That's
snake.
it.
No.
From Metal
Oh
Gear
my
Solid.
god.
Just don't make
from where?
references to
Or
that.
I'm trying to sneak around, but I'm dummy thick, and the clap of my ass cheeks keeps alerting the guards.
Oh no.
There, are you happy? I said it. Alright, after Iris, we have Ryoka back to the top of the round. Ryoka, you just got beat to shit. What would you like to do?
Climb him.
Lime him.
You want to climb him.
I want to like go around him and climb up his back.
I would say something as a joke, but for Twitch reasons, I shall resign such statement.
I think I know what you're thinking too.
You can get around him there. Make an acrobatics check.
Theron, I see you have
Listen,
the thought process.
listen, Grape. I have
Yes.
proficiency.
I know,
You're
for
a
still, make it acrobatics. That doesn't mean you
17.
can't roll a 1.
17.
It's pretty difficult because the only thing this Cyclops is wearing is a loincloth. So as you're trying to climb up on its skin, you're pretty much using its flesh as little hooks. And you eventually just bring out your darts and start climbing almost like an ice wall.
For a second, I thought you were going to say that Ryuk was just grabbing the folds.
Oh,
She could be grabbing her fat rolls. But Cyclopses aren't really fat. They're more of lean and muscle.
Yeah,
Hill giants, those are fat.
Fair.
trolls and stuff are also fat as
Yeah.
well.
Well, trolls, it depends. Then again, not right now at the moment. Dealing with a Cyclops. Ryoka, you're able to climb up onto his back. What would you like to do?
Am I on his back? Like on it?
Yes, you would be on his back at the moment. You'd be able to get 10 feet up. I mean, Cyclops itself is roughly about 12 feet tall, and you have an extra 10 feet of movement speed, so you'd be able to use 10 feet of climbing.
Can I start using not my returning dart, but I have 4 spare darts just as like ice picks and just climb like that?
Essentially, that's what I said you had to do because there's no other way
Okay.
you're climbing up his back.
Alright. Well, I want to try and just stab him with darts.
Okay, make a melee attack. I'll just say make a general melee attack for your dart.
Would this be adding anything?
I'd say for the sake of this, go ahead and use a d20 plus your. I'll say for the sake of this, it'll count as a dagger. So go ahead and use a d4. I would say use a d2, but I don't think you have a d2.
So would it be plus my dexterity?
Yes, that's what I just said.
Okay. That is 17, 18, 21.
21 to hit. Yes, that hits.
And a d4. Even
This
though they're
poor guy.
daggers, do I not add the
You still add your
bonus?
dex. You still add your dex.
Okay. Fuck, why don't I have this? Luckily I can just throw it in. Okay, it's plus 4. That is gonna be 8 points of damage, and I want to do it again.
Okay,
So
go
it's
for it.
extra
So as
attack.
you start climbing up on the edge, you bring up one of the darts you have and jam it right into his back. and you manage to push into a bunch of muscle that's just about to tense as it's bringing its club around, trying to hit one of your other friends. And just as you jam it in, it and lurches its back, and it's definitely starting to hurt.
The next attack is going to be a 15 to hit.
15 just hits.
Alright, that is going to be... Oh, don't fall on the ground, you dead bitch. That one is only going to be 5 points of damage.
5. God, it's like a rogue. Do a shitload of damage on the first one. The
Not
second one
bad.
is
It's just pincushion.
Yeah. All right. So, for a total, how much is that? I just had a brain fart. I'm sorry.
I just really quick have to comment from this angle, just like real
Damn.
just putting one palm
What?
on me, it's like a
What
pass.
was the damage in total?
It was 8 plus 5, so 8, 9, 10,
13.
13.
Thank you. Sorry, it's been a long day. All right. So, as you pretty much bring up these darts and start jamming it into these pretty much these tensing muscles as he's trying to move, you seem to be really hindering the backside of the Cyclops. He's trying to do things, but every time you jam something in, he's and he looks confused because he knows you're behind him and he doesn't know how to get you off. Maybe he does. Next is Volus.
Okay, Wells kind of looks at the Cyclops. He can't really. Would he be able to see Ryoka at this angle?
Not really, no.
Okay, so he can only see his companions to the right, seeing him slightly
Yeah.
distracted, or having a stroke, and just like, well, this next thing is going to hurt. And fire starts to form, and I'm going to use a 3rd level scorching ray.
Go
So I
for it.
roll
Make your 3.
dice.
Yep, make your 3 attacks.
Oh no, it's 4 actually.
Well, if you cast it at a higher level, yes.
Yeah, it's a it's a 2nd level spell. I'm using it with a 3rd level spell slot.
Okay, got it.
So first one's a dirty 20, a 19,
19, that hits.
a 22,
That hit.
and a critical 24.
That definitely hits.
And I'm going to use as for a meta magic. What is it called? Meta magic. Quicken spell to make this the bonus action, so I now have no more sorcery points. So I just roll damage for all of them.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. I just need to write this somewhere. 12 plus 10 plus plus 5 plus. Okay, so
Big brain calculations.
38 for the scorching ray overall, and for my
38?
yeah, but with addition to that, since I put quicken spell for it, I am gonna add a firebolt into the mix
Okay, go ahead.
with a 17.
That hits. Go ahead, roll damage.
With another 16, so 36 plus 16, so 40. 52 damage.
Okay. So, the rays and just blow apart and scorch into the flesh of the Cyclops. And you watch as each of these rays, as they travel through the air and impact, you watch as the muscle and the flesh is sizzled away, and the smell of roasting pork and burning garbage just immediately fills the air in the arena, and it's horrible. And the Cyclops, oh my god, it looks horrible at this point. You see it's breathing heavily, and it's through the scorched wound still bleeding as well. And as it's breathing, it's trying to look around. It's starting to look a bit frantic, but it looks over in your direction. Just as you cast these spells, it's still going, and it looks like it's angry.
And I'm using my movement. 5, 10, 20. There we go.
Whoever's making love to their mic, thank you. After that, we have Niram. Niram, what would you like to do?
Naren would like to run up towards the backside of the Cyclops,
Okay.
like right next to its like left leg.
Yeah.
Take out the
Right
blade
next to its
axe,
already bleeding leg.
and he's going full freaking lumberjack on that shit.
B5 fum. Your leg
B5.
privileges are gone.
Everyone watch out! Timber! And he's wailing away.
Go for it. Make your 2 attacks.
Yeah, that first attack is a nat 1. Oh
And your axe
No.
goes sailing
No.
through the
no!
air.
Not
No.
again!
I need you to.
No.
Not
I
again!
need you to roll
No.
percentile dice, please. I
Not
need you to roll percentile dice, please.
By the way, Toria, you gotta go take out Ryan. Or you
Why
gotta
is
train
it
Ryan.
always me?
I
Why
know.
must you use the axe around me?
It's a 23. Oh no!
Great. As you wind up with the axe, you almost wind it over your head, barbarian style. And as you bring it back to hit him, as you release, you throw your weight into it, but your hands slip out from it. And you watch as the axe goes sailing through the air. It doesn't hit anybody, thankfully,
Oh
but you
god!
watch as it and
Does it-
lands into one of the
wait,
palisades and
Wait,
is stuck about 10
Could-
feet here.
could it hit an audience member?
No, the palisade walls are too high for that.
Oh
My
man.
god. Okay, since that weapon's gone. Thanks for that, by the way.
The axe would be about here.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, it'd be pretty much about there.
It sailed right over everyone's head over here.
Yeah.
What
So
I
you
have
all
no-
watch as he says, "Timber!" and throws his axe at it.
Okay, for a secondary attack, can I pull out my club and just start
Yes,
whacking
you
it?
may. Pull out your club.
Jesus
Good
Christ.
lord. Here I am thinking you're gonna do something cool. and
Right,
all of a
me
sudden
too.
you
And
just
then the dice
fuck
just decides, nah, bitch.
nah.
Okay, and the second attack is oh Jesus Christ, that's a 13. Oh wait, I have bardic inspiration, correct?
Yes, you do.
Yes, you do.
Clyde, how much bardic inspiration do we get? Is that a
Leave
D6?
a D6. It is a D6 until. Wait,
7th
one
level?
level? Let me check. I believe it's a D6 until 7th level, I believe. Let me check real quick.
I'm gonna
But
check.
by
as
the
well.
way, I don't think that's timber. I think
D8. Fifth
it's a
level
D8.
becomes a D8. It becomes a D8 at fifth
Ooh,
level.
nice. Let's see.
Yes.
That is that's an 8.
Oh,
So
so
that
that
13
actually hits with
yeah.
a 13 plus 8 hits.
Yeah, that's a 21. So I get to roll a D4. Is it a D4? Is it? No, it is a D4. Clubs are shit. Why did I pick a club?
Dang. Went from lumberjack mode to just kind of like beating the muscle out of his.
That's a 3, so that's 8 damage. Thanks to rage damage. God damn it.
So as you run up to this Cyclops and throw your axe away, you pull your club out. You're like, I have another weapon, and you bring it over and whack, and it makes almost like a wiffle bat sound. Just a dook. You look at your club like, this thing is shit.
Why did I bring this? I can punch better.
Yeah, 8 damage.
Just a little plunk.
bonk. It makes the bonk noise.
Oh my god.
All right. So, as you boonk, hit him in the back end of his calf with your club.
Did you
we're
really
gonna-
not by accident give me like a cursed great axe that just has a higher chance of rolling that once?
No, I didn't. You did that to yourself.
Damn it.
All right. Then for our next up in our initiative order, we have Zoram. Zoram, what would you like to do? Because this Cyclops is looking beat. He's definitely looking like he's nearing the end.
I thought that the bard went before me, but hold on here.
No, it goes Ryoka, Volus, Niram, Zoram, Clyde, then the Cyclops, then Iris.
Like how damaged does it look? It looks like it
looks like it's pretty well gone.
Oh,
shit.
Do I still have that rock on me? Because only good things happen when I have a rock. I do have a 3-pound rock.
Uh-oh.
Right.
I am going to put
Catapult.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm going to catapult the rock onto this guy.
Are you in the work?
To make a dexterity saving throw.
Stay.
I am back.
I'm back.
Thank you for letting us know.
Thank you.
All right. So dexterity saving throw. It's not a very dexterous creature. That's a 3.
That does not save. So he will take. I'm just pulling up this. 3d8 bludgeoning.
I'm so mad.
Hey, David, the Bible called. They want their story back.
It's a 7. It's another 8. So.
Really? Nobody else?
16.
I understand.
I'm doing math. 16.
I gotta kick
I'm
out of
doing math, Mom.
23 points of bludgeoning damage.
Whack! And as it sails through the air, you watch as it impacts just into like a portion of the neck, and you see as the stone sinks in after somewhat breaking the tissue that's around it. And you see as this Cyclops brings its hand up, it's still somehow alive, and it's and it's looking at you in distaste and hate, but it's still looking for the one who hit it with a shitload of fire.
I'm gonna move a little bit. I wanna 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm gonna move about here.
30 and go here.
Yeah.
You and check please as you turn around and start running. All right. So after Zoram is, if that ends your turn.
Yeah, I can't do anything else.
Okay. After Zoram is Clyde. Clyde, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna take out my
Yeah,
well, actually, you know what? How heavy is that battle axe?
The one that was just thrown?
Yeah.
Roughly about 9 pounds, I believe. 10 pounds. Here, allow me to check for you.
Because I was gonna say, can I try and get it and then throw it at the Cyclops' eye?
It's like it's 10 feet in the air. He threw it pretty well fucked.
Can I climb?
You'll certainly try.
Alright.
Yes, climb the fatty rolls. I mean, what?
No.
The great axe is 7 pounds.
Alright. I'll try and I'll climb up there and grab it and then try and chuck it at the Cyclops.
Okay. Go ahead and make me a athletics check.
Athletics. That is something I am proficient in. Yay.
Do I need a returning enchantment on that great axe?
You probably should.
Oh my god.
Yes, we cannot make another him one something wonder.
15?
Well, you can say one boob wonder.
Yeah, you can say one boob wonder. Twitch doesn't care about that. They care about racist jokes.
Yeah.
I got a 15.
15. So as you climb up and you grab onto the axe and you you pretty much put your legs into it as well, and you almost like cartoon style start pulling on it, and it just won't come loose. And it just won't break loose.
Damn. Huh.
You're in the air there trying to pull it.
Should be skillful on that thing.
Is there anything else you would like to do? Because you do have a bonus action.
I'm gonna try and get it out again. Like, keep pulling it.
Alright, I will allow it. Go ahead and make another athletics check at disadvantage.
Alright. That's a 2.
Oh.
Oh no.
That axe ain't going anywhere.
That
You
axe is
try
being
and pull it
used.
once more, and you feel something crack in your back, and you're like,
I can't
Oh.
believe I threw the axe with enough force to fuse it to the freaking palisade.
It's just that Glide is weak. Glide is weak.
I could have used catapult to sling it out.
Right after this, we're getting you a subscription to a
So-
gym.
We'll
Clyde
be
has
back after
11
this.
in strength. He's not.
Alright. Clyde, does
He's
that
not-
end your turn?
Yes.
Okay. The Cyclops is what he's gonna do. Let's see.
Oh lord. Clyde's against the wall and the Cyclops is right there. Oh lord.
5, 10,
Clyde's
well,
gonna
he
die
coming.
here.
10, 25. Alright. For the sake of this I'm gonna need to shorten the model here, just so we can fit in here. But yep.
Clyde is gonna die here.
Alright, so
It's not
Right,
worth
okay.
it. I can get another axe.
you're there on his back and traveling. You watch as the Cyclops looks over and sees Clyde dangling, trying to pull his axe out. Cyclops reaches out and grabs Clyde and yeets him over
I
at
have a
Volus.
question. As the Cyclops grabs me, can I bite it?
Not really. You don't. It requires a feat to do the an attack as your attack, that sort of thing.
I thought for a second you were gonna say that when the Cyclops grabs you, Clyde just makes a squeaky tunnel.
He reaches out and grabs Clyde, and as he reels back, you're like, "Oh shit!" As the Cyclops turns Clyde into a projectile. Volus,
God.
he's aiming at you,
Clyde.
and he's gonna go ahead. You do have, I'll say, for the sake of this, 3/4 cover, just due to the nature of it. Clyde, whatever happens, you're still getting hurt.
I wouldn't have it any other way. I mean, he's in the hand.
Yeah, so the Cyclops rolled a 4, so as he reaches out, grabs Clyde, and just throws Clyde at you, you hear a whack as Clyde just impacts against the other wall.
Oh. How much damage is
Let's find out. Clyde, you take 7 points of bludgeoning damage as you are just thrown
Oh,
against the wall,
God.
and it just whack. You feel something break, but you're not sure what it is.
Well, I mean, clearly his back is already hurting. So.
And the Cyclops is going to use its last action to make a melee attack against itself, trying to get Ryoka off its back. So, Ryoka, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Please let it kill itself with its own damage.
Aha! I get another +7. Yeah, no. That is a 21.
So as it brings its club over, it pretty much two-hands it and just throws it over its back. And just as you get out of the way, it whack just hits itself right in the back, and it stumbles forward, pretty much running itself into the wall. It's gonna take. Let's see, how much damage does this guy take from himself? Jesus,
I'm
3
gonna-
ones. 3 ones. He ain't dead just yet.
So hard.
He's definitely wishing he was, but he's not dead just yet.
What is this fucking shenanigan? Like, this is just bedlam.
All
He
right,
should die already.
Iris, what are you doing as it now comes to your turn?
This is like a freaking slapstick comedy show. Everything is going
Yeah.
wrong.
I'm gonna run up to him and try to stab him again.
Go for it. Go ahead and make your melee attack.
18.
That definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage. And this is sneak attack, so you
Yep.
get to go ahead and add your sneak attack damage.
Those are 4.
15.
16?
15.
Oh, 15.
If you
Yeah,
want to
that'll-
say it's 16, I don't mind getting that extra
Yeah,
point in
it's-
there, but
I understand. 15 will do it. 15 will finally do it. How do you want to? How does this son of a bitch die? How are you gonna kill this son of a bitch?
I was just gonna run up and stab his other leg, but
Are you sure
You
you
run
want
over
Just
that?
cutting
and-
the ad like Achilles heel.
So you run over and stab the Cyclops right into its leg, and somehow manage to jam your rapier right into wherever a vital organ seemed to have been, which was some sort of major blood vessel. And you pretty much puncture it. And over the course of the next minute or so, in agonizing pain, the Cyclops eventually falls over
Someone's misery.
and then falls onto his back.
I mean, if I had my great axe, I could decapitate it.
Can Ryoka like?
But no, that
try
piece of
and
shit
hop
just
off?
sailed.
Go ahead
Right.
and make another make an acrobatics check for me.
Acrobatics.
One of these days, I'm gonna have you make a check that you're not proficient with, and it's gonna be hilarious.
I want to see how many backflips Ryoka does while jumping off the Cyclops' back.
That's another 21.
All right, she's able to do 3. So as she dismounts it and sticks to the landing, almost like a circus goer, and the crowd goes wild.
She bows. Just like, thank you, thank you.
Meanwhile, Narum is just gonna put away his club and climb up the palisade to get his great axe.
Go ahead, just make a general athletics check for me.
Here's my
He's
question.
hoping that you're not able to. do it.
That is wait, I need to check exactly, but I think it's like 23.
And
no, that's
technically you're still
25.
raging.
That's 25
Yeah,
without
you
advantage.
go over, Clyde. You look up from your pained and dazed expression, and you see Niram, who just like climbs up the palisade, puts one hand on the axe, and pulls it out, and then climbs down.
Fucking piece of shit.
And you just hear disconnect.
Ta-dum.
It's like Eddie pulls it out. Doo-doo.
Just vanishes.
The embarrassment.
Just like
Clyde, no, come back. We love you.
you just see freaking Narum climb back down, grumbling all the fucking time. Just
All right.
freaking axe. Nothing but trouble. Nothing
Matt, you
but
hurt again?
yeah.
Yes,
You're back.
Okay, sorry about that. My Discord decided to die on me.
that's all right. That's a common occurrence. All right. So the Cyclops has finally been defeated. Put him back there. Need to end that.
I can't believe that Narum has
But-
been useless for 2 out of 3 encounters now.
Don't worry, he'll shine someday.
As this happens and victory is declared, as the announcer comes down, ladies and gentlemen, have you seen not such a fight go in such one favor? I give to you Chaos Storm and their victory. Now for the next one, we have the Ice Fangs for their 3rd round of accompaniment. Please give it to our semi-finalists in the 3rd round. And the crowd, yeah, woo, yeah. And the crowd's making all sorts of chants and noise, and it's hard to
Kinda-
discern what's what.
I was gonna ask if I could take the Cyclops eye because I know it's a crafting ingredient.
You don't really have the time because when the creature first dies, they actually go over. They pretty much put meat hooks into it and start dragging it off the battlefield quickly.
Oh,
You mean
Okay,
so
fair
it's like
enough.
Dead by Daylight, where it's just it's the spider guys hooks and
Question.
descends.
No, they're essentially just because they don't really
I was
want to
trying to
spend
make
time
a
trying to.
joke.
I know, but still, I'm just explaining it. As the creature dies, they just want to make sure that it's pulled out quickly. They don't care that they do it softly. They just want to make sure that it gets off the field.
So, quick question here.
Yes.
In regards to its weapon, how big and how heavy?
The great club itself would have been about 24 pounds.
also, I have a question. What on Clyde is broken?
A rib. There's a broken rib that's a bit tender as you feel around for it.
All right. I have a question. Would heal wound or cure wounds do anything?
Would help, yes, would help.
All right, Clyde's gonna cast that on himself.
All right. So, as the fight concludes for you in the second round, in the second bout of adventurers heads out, you're starting to notice that over the course of the challenges that have gone on, of the 8 groups that have been, or the 7 groups that were competing in here, you see that about 3 of them are left, including yourselves, and the last one just kind of already head out. And you see is the last group that has yet to go in their 3rd bout, which is their final fight, and is currently looking at you, and these individuals look to be dressed as the wardens of the city. It seems to be that they are the hand behind everything here. They seem to have some sort of statement to say about the guards fighting and that they can also take on these great monsters that these adventurers can as well. So, over the course of the fight, the Ice Fangs, as the announcer pretty much brings to a head their arrival and their fight. As the gates open up and you see as the crowd goes silent with anticipation, you see as a scaled, almost lizard-like creature just and you see as what looks to be some sort of a almost draconic-like creature, but with 2 legs and a stinger for a tail, steps out, and you see as 2 of them, one from the northern side and the other one comes in from one of the would be what, northeast, southwest, would be from the western gate. And you see as they come out, and you see as forming into an almost circle, these adventurers try to fight them off as best they can. Though you do see the fight is in vain. The adventurers are quickly overpowered by these 2 winged beasts that have actually had their wings torn open. You can see that they're no longer capable of flight. But the fight is over quickly. Nobody dies, thankfully, as the creatures are brought in through chained collars and other implements to make sure that they are brought back quickly. And you see as the 2 clerics that were held at bay in the initial starting chamber, you see as the gates are open, they rush out and start attending to the wounded and unconscious fighters on the field. You see as they are brought back from the brink of death, they are put onto a couple of stretchers that are brought through by a couple of the extra wardens that have been stationed around, and they are brought out and escorted from the building. The next fight for the wardens of the city, the ones that had been implemented into this challenge, You see, as they head out into the arena, the crowd is a mix from what you can hear. There are cheers, there are jeers, and there are some interesting calls, shall we say. As the announcer brings out their fight and almost perpetuates what's going on, you see as the gates open once more, and nothing comes out. And the crowd goes silent. Eventually, you see. Yeah. Eventually, you see as once more the small jolt of electricity, almost Tesla arc inside the cages, and you hear almost this ravenous howling sound. And you see as stepping out from beneath this large encasement of a cage, what looks to be almost a wolf-like man, but almost 8 feet in height, with extended arms with claws that seem to continue out for about 7 inches. It wears the basements of what seems to be a leather-like armor, but other than that, the armor itself is torn and tattered, and it doesn't seem to have been much use. However, you see is, instead of one creature, 2 others take its place as they're fighting 3. The fight itself continues heartily. You watch as, blow for blow, the wardens trade, and you watch as the wolves clawing through whatever they can get their hands on. You see as flesh, blood, and mixtures of other implements that normally come out during a fight are strewn about the arena. You see as eventually the first wolf creature is brought down as one of the wardens brings a sword and plunges it into its chest. You see as one of the wardens is struck down as the claws go through and clench right through his stomach. And that's, you can see the wardens themselves seem to be rather upset with this. As the fight continues, you see as the second of the wolves is brought down, but only for 2 more wardens to finally be brought down as well. You see, of the original 5, there's 2 left standing, or 6. There are 2 left standing as they face this last wolf. Each of them are badly blooded. You see his scars, marks, and any kind of bladed wound still denotes their chest and armor. You see the wolf is huffing vigorously, exhausted in its nature. You see as the fighters from the wardens are just as well. And the final charge. You see as they fight through, and the last warden, as the first one beside to his left is brought down, you see as he brings what looks to be a dual-tipped spear, brings the first one and smacks it across. The second one plunges through, and each blow seems to be precise, except the wolf is a brutal creature, and it cares not for precision, only brutality and making sure it survives. And you watch as this last creature drives its claws right into the chest of his warden, who coughs up blood, until the warden whack punches the wolf right in the face, brings out a dagger and jams it right into the ribs, and just keeps doing so, pulling in and out and in and out, and just jamming repeatedly into the chest and torso of this wolf. He sees the wolf lands onto its knees and slowly bleeding out as the pools of blood start spurting from its mouth and nostrils as it starts leaning backwards and falls onto its back. You see as the warden standing there is hobbled over to one side, and you see he is coughing up blood as well. The announcer comes down, clears the fight, and they continue on. It seems they've won their last bout. It's up to you to either win or lose, and see who gets the pot. as the final warden is brought off the arena. You see as the others are healed and dragged back into the waiting area. And as he hobbles by, he looks in your direction as the announcer comes back down. For our final fight of the evening, one that you have found yourselves quite attached to, that have shown us both heroism through daunting task, and ability beyond that, of which any normal feat can be attained. We have to bring to you for their final match, Chaos Storm. The crowd goes raging again. And there's a chant, and it starts, and as you flood out, you hear the sound of stomping feet and clapping hands. It's Chaos Storm, Chaos Storm. And it's growing throughout the crowd as you step onto the arena. The crowd itself is cheering at your arrival, seeming to have been influenced by the nature of what you've been able to show them over the course of your fight. And you may position yourselves as you wish, as you know you only have so long, as the announcer is currently making his way up the other side.
Can Ryoka climb up onto one of these platforms of the walls?
Make an acrobatics check for me.
Would you mind screen sharing it again?
Acrobatics. I keep
One
getting
moment.
16s. That's another 21.
You ever get Miriam's axe back?
I did in
Yes,
between
Miriam
Miriam got
rounds.
his axe backs.
Yeah.
He
I
got his axe
21,
back.
so I moved myself up there.
Okay, 1 sec.
I'm just gonna
So
go
you may position yourselves as you will.
radical new
You
strategy.
only have so long.
He's gonna keep with the group, but he is gonna face it.
Ryoka's gonna like raise her arms like louder.
I'm gonna take my crossbow out and load it. Make sure it's loaded.
Ryoka has her dart at the ready.
Nam's ready with his great axe. This time making sure that he's keeping as much distance to Ryoka as possible.
I think Ryoka and that axe is getting pretty attached as of
Right?
late.
Damn, they're gonna be married by next month.
So
You guys have 15 seconds.
I already got my placement.
I think I got my placement.
Alright, so here he will be.
Oh, you just gotta
Here around
turn. And there. Get the
Alright.
nice vision of those guys.
Did we get healed by the clerics at all,
No.
or are we just
The healing is done for yourselves.
Well, here's the thing.
they-
Clyde healed himself.
Yo,
For all
can
7
you shoot
points.
me a? Can you shoot me a quick healing spell while we wait?
Oh, one
Iris goes.
spell for me.
See as the
Iris
announcer
also-
gets back to the top of his podium up at the top as he climbs the rope ladder that lets down so he can climb in and out of the arena. And as he stands up, his arms go wide yet again. Ladies and gentlemen, let our last fight of the evening commence! And you watch as the gates start opening and the sound of heavy chain clicking through. And it starts filing their way up. And you wait for a moment, you don't see anything as each of these cages are dark. No light is let in, so you can't see where you're coming from. And you have a few moments before whatever creature's coming through comes through. Any healing you want to do, you can do. What are you doing?
Heal,
Is Clyde's
dying.
broken rib okay?
Yes, Clyde's broken rib is fine.
Alright.
I
Heal
can't try
me.
to heal her in time, so I'm gonna prepare a spell. I'm gonna prepare a
Would I be able to go over with the healing kit that I have?
That would take an action, so that would be about. You could do that in 6 seconds, sure.
All right. What do I
So-
roll for that again?
the healer's kit. Base healer's kits are pretty useless, but I'm just going to say I have my own rules for those. So go ahead and roll a medicine check.
Medicine is wisdom, right?
Yes.
I'm learning. So it's a nat one.
Very nice.
So it's a 3.
You haven't gotten too used to your healer's kit. Go ahead and roll 1d8.
The 4.
Right, you heal 4 hit points.
Wow, yes. 4 hit points.
Every little bit
Sorry.
counts.
I'm gonna prepare a level 2 ray of sickness.
Okay. So, you watch as from through this gate, this one here, you all see this, yes?
Mm-hmm.
You see as a draconic head comes out from the darkness, and you all prepare yourself. It looks almost dragon in nature. You see the black and gray scales with a singular red line that trails down its neck, and you're like, we can take a dragon. Until you watch a second head
Oh, fuck.
appear from it. You see
Oh,
as a
God.
third head appears out from it. And you see as a fourth head appears just beneath. As you watch a hydra.
Well then,
Ah, fuck.
Steps out onto the field of battle.
God damn. Oh boy, does anyone have any explosives?
How is it I accidentally chose a perfectly fitting title for this? We're quite literally doing a Herculean task now.
Oh. Sometimes you guess right, sometimes you don't. So, I would like you all to roll initiative, please.
You would like us all to die,
I
clearly.
swear to God, if you fuck me again, you
Nah,
fucking
you know
D20.
what? It's our fault. It's our fault for coming into this arena in the first place.
Rowan was the only smart one.
Rome was the only one who was
Oh,
just
it's a Hydra.
Yeah.
Oh, this will be fun.
Rome
got
just
a
went,
17.
fuck this shit, I'm out. Just peace
Owen
out.
was like, fuck this.
I'm rather gonna rob something.
Would you mind screen sharing, Bree?
One moment. I need to get some things written down.
Thank you.
Gonna kill
There you
us!
go.
Not if we kill it first. Oh, whoa.
Not if we kill it first.
I hate that you just did that.
What'd I do?
What happened?
Yeah. 1 second.
Hey guys, remember when you were talking about that backup character earlier?
Yeah.
Well,
we
have a
been-
chance.
How is it I'm always perfectly on the opposite? For fuck's sake! 3 out of 3! 3 out of 3! I was never positioned correctly!
I just did an estimated guess because I saw one came from over here and the other one came from over here. So I'm like, it has to come from one of these two doors.
Yeah, apparently I'm just guessing wrong every time.
We
All
have
right.
a Hydra.
I don't want
Well,
to fight this.
the last party I had flambéed this thing's nuts. So let's see if you do any better.
I don't want to fight this thing.
Well, you enrolled in the fight, so you're gonna have to.
I don't want to fight this thing.
Welcome to the race fields, motherfucker.
It's essentially what we're dealing with.
All right. So we have 25 to 20.
I got a 23.
I got a 21.
1 we have Ryoka. Then we have 20 to 15.
16 on Nerem.
Then we have 15 to 10.
14.
Alright. 15.
I got a 17.
All right,
Why didn't you
so
say that earlier then?
that would have been nice to know. All right, so with 17 we have Clyde. 14 we have Iris. All right, so again, 15 to 10. Who do we have?
15, right here.
Thank you.
Let's see, it has 1, 2, 3, 4. It has 6 heads.
That's just that's just the model. It only has 4 heads at the moment. It has 4.
Oh,
At the moment.
Oh wait, yeah,
because you
yeah.
gotta
If you cut
remember-
its heads off,
yeah.
2 more sprout.
Yeah.
unless you have a certain damage. Oh, fuck.
All right, and then we have 10 to 5.
We've committed a fucky wucky.
What the fucky wucky? Excuse me?
We'll be fine.
Out of all the things you had to say, that was the word that
That
came
was
out
the
of your
only
mouth.
word that came to mind. Precisely.
We need a
That-
fucky lucky.
Oh, good
Uh-oh.
Christ.
Say it
Beth,
again,
Beth.
nope, nope, that's the ban hammer. Nope, that's the ban hammer. Nope, nope, nope,
God.
nope. That's the ban hammer. Nope. Mm-mm. Nope.
Nope. Nope. We
That's
are
the ban
not
hammer.
getting out of this so fast.
That's the ban hammer, Beth. I'm sorry.
Like that's the kind of shit you would use with just dealing damage at this point.
Can you forgive Beth? Can she talk again?
No.
No.
No forgiveness here.
There is no forgiveness here.
Oh, come
Okay.
on.
I will unmute
Beth.
her only when it is her turn. Only when it is her turn.
Oh, poor Beth. She doesn't deserve this kind of abuse.
Then she shouldn't be speaking like that. Beth, no, we still love and care for you, but good God.
Clyde is just gonna use vicious
him.
mockery saying fucky wucky.
Alright. First at the top of the initiative order, we have our illustrious Zoram.
I am going to say screw you and use a level 2 ray of thickness.
Ray of thickness.
That is the Constitution saving throw, I believe.
And it is also a ranged attack, so I have to hit it first.
Okay, go for it.
So that is plus. What is my plus? It's plus 7, so. Math. 22 to hit.
That definitely hits. Go ahead, roll
Okay,
damage.
Is.
We need
So
high
it now
damage
needs to make a
roll.
con saving throw, and it also takes 3d8 poisoned. Oh, wait.
That is a 19 on the con save.
Save. Hold on, I just need to quickly check something because of Alchemist.
Okay.
Because something pertains to this specific type of poison damage. Fifth level development mastery. Whenever you cast with alchemy supplies, you gain a bonus to 1 roll. I don't know. Oh, the bonus equals to your intelligence modifier. Okay, so I basically just get a +5 to this as well. Okay, so that is 8, 7.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This is math. So I swear I've done good in math. Don't judge me. So that is 21 plus 5. So that's 26 points of poison damage. And I am going to back up. Hello?
Hello.
Did anyone hear me, or am I crashing?
Yes, I did.
Okay,
Sorry, my mic stopped working for a second. I apologize. So, as you release this little green bead of energy, as almost the size of a marble, it releases, and you see as the Hydra manages to dodge it, and the heads swerve out of the way, and as it breaks open over top of them instead of impacting, you see as the mist of poison settles over it, and you see as one of the heads inhales into it and coughs out a spurt of blood, and just you seem to have gotten its attention.
Okay, so I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm gonna go here. I am not being close to that thing.
Only other kids with the bumped up kicks.
I do not want to be near that
The bully
thing.
works with the buskin boots.
Do I need to banhammer you two game?
It's a good one. It's a good
Do I
remix.
need to banhammer you
It's
two?
a good remix.
Whatever.
Sure.
Alright.
That's
So
what they
Zoram,
all
you run away
say.
after doing 26 points of damage. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. After Zoram, we have Ryuka. Ryuka, what would you like to do as you see the multiple heads of his Hydra come through?
Can I aim for an eye?
You can certainly try. Go ahead and make an attack at disadvantage.
Disadvantage. I don't know what that means for my returning dart.
I know, but still, I'm sorry.
Everything fell. That is going to be any.
Oh wait, hey, Gabe, you said that this thing only has what?
That's
4
18 and a
heads?
15 and 15 plus 7. 15,
Yes.
17, 18,
Ah, so it's a
21,
4-head. Got
22.
you.
22 to hit.
22 hits.
Fuck you. I don't miss.
I
But
hate that Voss made that pun.
that is going to be 3.
I do too. Why I chose to ignore
8
it.
points of damage.
I was distracted by what Beth said in no mic. God.
What
Wait,
did Beth
what's in
say?
the way?
No.
We are. Just ignore Beth. Ignore Beth at the moment. Do not
Do not
worry.
interact.
Do not interact with the local wildlife.
Oh my God.
Where is
I
it?
have
Do not interact with the local wildlife known as Beth.
done 8 points of damage to its face.
As
Specifically
you
its eye.
release the dart, you see as it and impacts into one of the eyes of the head, and you see as it reels back. And as the dart returns to your hand, you see as the creature, or the Hydra, looks back down to you, and the eye itself is starting to swell with blood, but it's shut. And the other heads are starting to look in your direction.
Grins, for she releases another dart upon the beast. The same
Go
one.
for it.
Whoa.
Make another dart.
dart be upon ye.
That is going to be a 18 to hit.
That hits.
The creature takes 5, 6, 8, 9 points of damage.
9 points of damage. Very nice.
And I can move, right? No, I can't. Never mind.
No,
that's the end
you
of my
cannot
turn.
do
I'm
it.
scared. I didn't expect us to
Okay,
be fighting
ending
right
your
now.
turn. Then is the Hydra. I rolled really well on initiative for it.
Oh,
So,
shit.
so as the Hydra looks over and sees what's going on, it's going to see all the tasty, tasty meals that have been brought before it. And it's going to advance. 5, 10, 15, 20. It's going to push past and through her and you just shrink its model again. Yeah.
I grew it smaller. It's a baby.
His great gonna just make it grow again. Yep.
Yeah, here we go.
I
Yeah, I'm
see
gonna
a
need
lot
to
up here, except for me.
need to put Iris right there. The here is gonna be right there.
Ow.
All right. Bless you, by the way.
Thank you.
So as
Bless
these
you.
Someone should
as
try
this
to fire
four-headed
people there.
hydra comes in, and its head spread out and around looking for everything, there's going to be one attack on Zahiri, one attack on Iris, and 2 attacks on Ryoka.
My butt cheeks. Although, honestly, it just might.
All right. So on Zahiri, that is a 15 to hit. I believe that misses. On Iris, that misses. That's a 2. Then on Ryoka, we have 2 17s. 18. So that becomes a 22 on both of them.
What the fuck?
It's a Hydra. What'd you expect? It has bonuses. It's a Hydra. What
Not
you expect,
used.
woman?
She's not used to having something more
Wait,
powerful.
hold on.
than
It is
her.
17 to hit. What's
No,
the
17 plus its bonuses.
Okay.
No. It rolled a 2 to hit Iris, and then it rolled a 9 plus 5. Does not break her AC. Her AC is a 15.
Okay.
She's not used to being dethroned.
Why'd you tell me the roll before the modifiers?
Because
scare
it's
you.
a Hydra.
It just
Because
confused
He
me.
wants to break your spirit.
So you from the first bite, as it comes through and rips right into your leg, you take 11 points of piercing damage.
Hold on, let me get my calculator.
And then the second bite, you take ick. You take 10 points of piercing damage as the first hit and grapples under your thigh, and as the second head comes in and attaches onto your arm, and it they start trying to tear apart, and then they release, and the claws just pretty much rake through your body. But you are possibly still alive. Possibly.
Can I shout out I need healing?
I need healing.
Get out of here, Genji.
Get out of here. Exit stage
I need
right.
healing.
This
I
isn't
need healing.
TF2.
Magic!
Doctor!
Medic!
Man!
Medic!
Hey, Doc!
What the fuck has this become?
This has
shit
become
post.
memes 101. Welcome to it.
Welcome to copyright via Valve.
Welcome
Nah,
to the
Valve
shit
wouldn't
show.
do that.
Yeah, I
Valve
know.
wouldn't do that
Valve
to
doesn't
us.
even care that someone released freaking Hunt Down the Free Man, and that game is honestly a disgrace to any
It
Half-Life fan.
is.
Like Jesus
it
Christ,
really
that game is
is.
so bad.
Anyway.
Alright. So. For this, after the Hydra's turn, we then have Clyde. Clyde, what would you like to do?
Come on, Jekyll.
I'm gonna take out my rapier, and I'm just gonna run up and try and stab the thing in the nut.
You're gonna run up to it. Okay.
And I'm gonna try and stab it in the nut.
In the nuts?
I'm
Alright,
sorry.
well,
Why?
you can try. Go ahead and make a
Yeah.
melee attack.
It was female all along.
The first thing to figure out is where even are the nuts?
I'm assuming where the big dangly thing at the bottom is.
Does a nat 20 hit?
Yes.
Fine.
Oh,
Yes, it does.
God.
you may you may roll your attack roll, or you may roll your damage roll plus your dexterity, and then double the die, add your dexterity.
All right.
You may roll your nut damage.
Don't call it the nut damage. Don't
Yes.
call it nut damage.
You're only allowed to call it nut damage if you're throwing actual, like, hazelnuts at something.
Nut.
I know what I'm filling my bucket with.
Oh my... You...
Oh no!
Why did I say this? Why do I constantly give him ideas?
How much
Someone
damage?
stop me.
17.
17 points.
Never mute time.
Very nice. Very nice. So as your rapier pierces into the underside of this creature, you get a pained yipping sound from one of the heads as they all look immediately in your direction. It seems they were not happy about having their nuts torn into.
Oh yeah.
Can't believe you castrated the Hydra.
I
Castrated.
run away.
It's like we need that meme where it's, I don't care what universe you're from, that has to hurt.
Bards all over the universe are very disappointed.
That's a real low blow. Even
That's
for
a
you,
mute.
Clyde.
That's a banhammer. That's a banhammer.
Dang, people are getting banhammered left and right.
That's a banhammer.
Oh, and Beth, for that comment and no mic.
How much
I-
damage did you do?
I
Hope, how much damage did you do?
Hazelnuts were the first thing that
17.
kicked.
17. Very nice.
Mhm.
All right. So does that end your turn, or are you going to try to run?
Can I run away as far as humanly possible?
Indescribable
make
courage,
it
followed
there.
by running away.
Brave Sir Robin.
Yep.
Bravely turned his tail and fled. Or fled. Not Fred. Fled.
Frederick. Okay.
Right.
Rocky
Clyde,
Mountain
as you,
oysters right there.
you run away, then it's Volus. Volus, what would you like to do? You are currently looking at a Hydra that is dealing with most of your party at once.
Well, it's time to give them a little bit of
I require healing.
what? He starts snapping his fingers, and more flames start to emerge as I start to cast. What the hell is the spell's name again? Because I keep forgetting. That's Vientus. I need Volus. There we go. I cast Scorching Ray. Normal Scorching Ray this time.
Normal Scorching
And-
Ray. Okay, go for it.
Yeah, so second level Scorching Ray. And I'm gonna use the quicken spell. The first one is an 18. The second one is a 21. And the third one is a critical 24. So does
That
all of them hit?
hits. They hit, yes.
Okay. Sorry. One is 9 plus 12. And now this is the critical one. 11. So 9, 12, and 11.
You don't really crit on magic, but okay.
I know. It's just a 9, 12, and 11. That's 32. And for my main action, I'll just do a firebolt as well.
Go for it.
Francis is just the radiance from Hollow Knight.
What do you mean? Oh. 18. Again.
And so 18 points of damage.
No, 18 for my
Or 18 to
firebolt
hit. Yes, 18 to hit.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was about to
It's like 18 damage. Like, how do you get 18 damage from a friggin' firebolt?
I mean, my dice is 2d10, so it's not impossible.
That's fair.
And what do you know? As you said that, 18.
using weighted dice, you bastard.
I'm using a bot. What do you mean?
Stop using weighted dice, you bastard.
So 30, 32 plus 18, 50 damage.
50 damage. Okay, so as you watch as each of these bolts whack, and two of the heads fall off, and the flesh below starts sizzling, and you see as looks to be the flesh beneath it is starting to roll and toil as it seems to be starting to sprout something. As the head seemed to have been removed from the amount of damage, the firebolt whack brings in and impacts into another face, and you see as the flesh burns away part of the eye and most of the face. But still, the Hydra looks to you with the two heads it still has, and the other two that have now been removed and fallen onto the battlefield. You do
He's
see,
gonna-
though, it looks to be whatever it is toiling beneath those necks are still coming out.
He kind of does that. What's it called? Blowing a raspberry, like stick his tongue at him, and then tries to flee. So 5, 10,
Brave Sir Robin.
25, 30.
You know what? Just to add to Boromir, you're now brave Sir Robin.
God damn it! You and these nicknames.
You're now brave Sir Robin. All right. So, you do that, and then after you, I believe would be Iris. Iris, I believe it's your turn.
Beth is still muted.
My apologies. Oh, that's right. I need to unmute her. One moment. Why is it not wanting to work? Because I did unmute her, and it didn't work. But now it did. There we go. Okay.
You
They-
server muted a muted person
Yeah,
who was
I know.
already on mute.
Shh. Thank you, Beth. All right. 19 hits, 14 damage. Okay, good to know. Good to know. So, minus 50 minus 19. All right, so Iris, as you bring your, I believe you're using a short sword. You can also, because there are other creatures like Zahiri over to the side, you do have sneak attack, so you can go ahead and add that damage as well. So the 14 becomes, because you roll a d8 plus your dex, and okay, got it. Just making sure. Just making sure.
Let's see if we can get those other two heads lopped off. So we
Yes, plus your dexterity. You still add your modifier to your damage. Okay, 17 damage. Okay. Thank you, Beth. Apologies, 1 second. All right. So, with that damage out of the way, we then have, if Iris, that ends your turn, yes? By the way, you are unmuted, so you can speak. Can anybody else hear her?
no.
Oh. All right, fine. After that, we have Zahiri. Zahiri's going to try and make her 2 attacks with her long sword. That's a miss. And that's a hit. She's going to go ahead and deal. It's 10 points of slashing damage. Very nice, very nice. So as she brings the first sword swing across, you watch as she slashes, and it just manages to bounce and ricochet off of the scales of the Hydra. And then the second one, she stabs it in. She actually manages to penetrate the flesh, and it sinks in, and she withdraws the blade. Hydra is starting to look hurt, but there's something off about it. After that, we have Zahiri turn. We have Zoram. Zoram, what would you like to do?
Do
Wait a
I
second.
know anything about Hydras?
Would you like to waste your action to figure out, or would
Grape?
you like to just keep going?
I'll burn an action to try and figure
Okay,
something
go ahead
out.
and make a nature check.
Grape, 1 second.
Yes.
Was Narum paralyzed or something?
Oh yeah, Niram didn't go.
Niram, what is your?
I had
What is your?
I had an initiative of 16.
Oh, my apologies. Your next time around, I'll have you just go twice. All right.
All right,
Well, just to recommend that, I apologize. That was my fault.
that's fine. I understand that it's like easily like genuinely. I understand, like, especially since you had a very long day. It's just like I was kind of waiting. I planned out my turn. I was like, wait a second, Zoram?
I'm still. Apologies.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
We'll
Just
just
wanted
have
to
you go
give you a
twice
heads up,
afterwards,
yeah.
and then we'll go ahead. Thank you. Thank you for reminding me.
So that is 24.
You hit, and you're rolling a what? What attack?
Nature.
Oh, right. So, from what you know of a Hydra, is that normally it's frowned upon to remove a head, because normally when you remove one of the heads, it seems two more take its place, no matter what kind of or what kind of attack or what kind of damage is dealt to it. And the basis of what you know is, from what you can see, it looks like there's something coming out of those necks, quite possibly more heads, yes.
Would I
I will
able
be right
to
back.
know if there's anything like that that you should specifically be doing to take down Hydra?
Hydras aren't invulnerable to damage. They do heal over time due to the nature of their heads coming back, from what you know, and secondhand accounts. However, most of what you realize is that Hydras can be killed like any other creature. You just need to damage them enough to kill them.
Okay. I think I have something that I can use as a bonus action. I don't remember. Hold on. I don't have anything I can use as a bonus action right now. So I'm just going to just kind of inform people that there's probably going to be more heads very soon.
So you let that known. Now, after this, after Zoram, we'll go ahead and have Ryoka. Ryoka, what would you like to do?
I would like to throw a dart at it.
Go ahead and make your dart attack.
Glorious returning dart.
Go for it.
That is a dirty 20 to hit.
I'm
Okay.
back.
And it will take 6 points of damage. And then would I be able to move and then use my second
Kick
attack?
it. Kick it.
What?
You're literally
Be right back.
probably the same height. You could just kick it in the face.
Yeah, would I be able to move and then do my second attack?
You could, yeah. You could make your
Can I-
attack second attack, move and second attack, yeah.
Can I jump onto its back?
You can certainly try. Make a athletics check.
When will you learn that I have perfect? That's a natural 20 plus 6.
Okay.
Do I do a
I-
flip?
I'm quite hesitant to ask as to why you say I should learn, but we'll
Let the confidence.
we
rise.
will let the water flow under the bridge, shall we?
Talking a lot
Um,
of shit for someone in Hydra distance.
Talking a lot. Do I land on thine
Yes,
deck?
you do. You do. You land on its back.
I am going to quarterstaff it. Get some of that bludgeoning damage to the neck.
Okay.
Thinking, it's bludgeoning. It won't slice. So 17 to hit.
17 hits. Go ahead, roll damage.
That is a 1d6 plus. That is 9 points of damage, and then I would like to burn a key point for Fury of Blows.
For it.
All right, and then I'm gonna roll. 30, 20 again.
That hits.
This time it is gonna be. Oop, that's gonna be 6. 10 points of damage to max damage.
Okay.
And that ends my turn.
I must be right back. I apologize.
Understandable.
I am back.
Very nice.
As one leaves, the other joins.
The returns.
Well, no,
Alright,
she's
so-
coming down to get a caramel chocolate covered apple. So
Send me one.
Give.
sends
All right.
over treats.
Upon the Hydra's turn, Ryoka, you now on its back
Near its necks.
and near its necks, watches from the two stumps of these burned and crisped heads that lay at these the base of its body. You see as almost breaking out of the membrane of the neck, you see two heads sprout from each of these necks. And what was once 4 heads is now 6.
Ah, rip. I thought hydras didn't like fire.
I told you, there's a familiar red streak along the neck of this hydra. It seems there's something different about this one.
Familiar red streak.
Almost denoting as if something had something to do with the elm of fire.
You healed it, you asshole.
No, I'm not saying he healed it. Not at all. I mean, he still blew its heads off. But
It's a fire resistance, isn't it?
for the good sake of God, man.
I'm just happy
It
that the
took the
Hydra
damage.
isn't going after Clyde yet.
I know it took damage. I'm just saying that's why it's not on fire.
The fire did its damage, and it tried to do its job, but for whatever reason, it didn't work. You don't know enough about hydras to know what exactly is going on. I'm just letting you know there is something different. Okay?
Fair.
Okay?
Mhm.
Alright. So as these heads sprout on, as these heads all come out and start swirling about, you being on its back is the first one they notice, Ryoka.
Lol.
So as you are riding on its back, the 6 heads turn and face towards you. And
That's
then,
not 6 attacks on me, is it?
I mean, not all 6, no.
How many?
5.
Well, there's one attack on Iris and one attack on Zahiri. Because they are trying to attack it and they have dealt damage and hurt it. However,
That's 4 attacks
dot,
on me.
dot. For your first attack, it's a 14 to hit, which I believe misses.
Yep.
Second attack is a 24.
Fuck you.
Third attack that's an 8. And the fourth attack is a 25.
Yeah, can you remove one of those 20s, please?
Would you prefer a natural 20? Because I could certainly do that.
No.
All right, you take 11 points of piercing damage from the second attack, and then from the fourth attack that hit, you take.
Ryaka's dead. She's down.
Oh, so as the first head snaps into you, and
No, it
you
didn't matter
immediately.
what the second one would have killed me.
No.
unless it
I'm
was
talking about the
one
second
that-
head. The second
Right.
head, because the first one missed, second one attacked and hit, the third one missed, and the fourth one hit.
Right.
So as the head snaps
Be right
into
back.
you, you feel the essence of your consciousness slip out of your body as you go unconscious onto the back of this Hydra, and you start sliding off of its back.
Yeah, no, like, after the first attack that hit, dealt 11 points of damage. The second attack that hit, no matter what the damage was, it was definitely more than 2.
Okay, so you were knocked unconscious. Okay. So yes, you are unconscious. You are currently bleeding out and unconscious. You are not dead because you were not knocked unconscious by the first attack. So you're lucky on that portion because you are currently not getting absolutely fucking wrecked by a Hydra, so you have to roll a new character. Yay! But those are one attack on Iris. That misses. Good lord, I'm rolling like shit. Yeah, I'm either rolling. Good God, I can't roll above an 8 on my when I'm rolling for everything else, but on my when I'm rolling even, I fail. When I'm rolling odd, it works. I don't know what's going on. Somebody help. I need
The
somebody
dice
to
are
clean my
cursed.
dice.
The
I need
dice are
somebody to help
cursed.
clean my dice.
We're all cursed.
You're the one dealing with a Hydra. I'm not.
Well, I mean, the Hydra apparently is also cursed.
Fair. So, after the Hydra's turn dealing with that, it's going to actually push over Iris. It's going to be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and push over to Niram. And Clyde as it crunches over, leaving the body of Ryoka behind. The crowd is going nuts. It's loving this fight. It hasn't seen you put up this much of a fight in their time of watching. So we then have Clyde and Niram. You're on deck, okay?
Okay.
Clyde, are you here or are you gown? She gown. Great. All right. Clyde is going to use Bardic Inspiration bonus action on you, Niram. And then she's also going to inspire Iris and Fullus.
Yeah.
He is then going to turn around and run. It does get an opportunity attack on Clyde as he runs away. That is a 17 to hit, which I
I am
believe
back
hits.
again.
Clyde, does a 17 break your AC?
A 17. Yes, it does.
Okay. You take 13 points of piercing damage
Mm-hmm.
as you are running away from this Hydra. Okay.
Mhm.
After your turn, because since you were gone, I kind of just went through the motions of what you were normally doing. We have Niram. Niram, you do have your 2 essences of turn because we did miss you, and I apologize for that. That was my bad entirely.
Yeah, don't worry about it. So, Naren would like to immediately go into a frenzied rage and just start wailing on the Hydra with the Great Axe. 3 attacks. 2 on the main attack and 1 on bonus attack.
So, if you're doing this for both turns, you would take your bonus action to go into a rage, and then your frenzied rage would be your second turn to do your bonus action again.
Okay,
so you would have 4 attacks and then an extra one from the frenzied rage, so you'd have 5 attacks in total.
Okay.
Yes, 5
And
attacks in total.
all of those are going to be reckless attacks.
Okay, go for it. All at advantage.
Yep, let's go. I don't know why I didn't
Let's
use
get
this
some
earlier.
highballs.
Let's see.
All 5 of them are going to be ones. Watch. All 5 of them.
Watch. Yeah. So the first one's a 20.
That hits.
I'm just gonna roll all the hits and then we're gonna
Yep.
summarize the damage.
So hit.
Yeah. Next one's oh god. That's a 9. I'm gonna use my bardic inspiration on that.
Okay.
That is a 10, so probably a miss.
Miss.
Okay. Number 3. Oh boy, that's a 25.
That hits.
Number 4. That is an 18.
Hits.
And
Get
number
one more.
5. That is a crit. That's a
That
26.
hits. That hits.
So 3 attacks at normal damage and 1 at critical damage.
Yes.
Let's get the calculator out preemptively, because I'll be needing it. It's 12 plus 5.
There are currently 6 heads on this Hydra. Let's
That's
see how many you
oh
wail off.
god, that's a 17 for the first one. That's max damage.
Okay, 17. Okay.
Next one's oh wow, I should have fucking shut my mouth. That's a 6, so 23. Jesus Christ.
Your third attack.
That was a 7, that was a 2. Oh, that's better.
So a 17, a 6, and a 7.
Yep, that's a 14 for the fourth one, and now the crit. That is.
There were 3 attacks at normal damage, and the fourth one was a crit.
The fourth one was a crit.
So
the fourth
you
one
have a
is
17, a 6, a 7, and then the crit.
Yeah, and the crit is a 3 rolled times 2, which is 6, plus the 5, which is an 11.
Okay.
So we're coming up to a total of 55 damage.
Where'd you get the extra damage from?
So I have a d12 for my damage die for my great axe.
Mm-hmm.
Then I have 3 damage.
No,
due
where'd
to my
you get the
strength
extra
modifier.
10? Where'd you get the extra 10? Because I'm at 41 at the moment.
41.
That's my only.
Let me recheck. So maybe
Yeah, because you. I apologize for this. I'm just trying to keep track of this because I always use my own calculator for this.
Okay, 17.
I
is
had
the
17.
Yeah. Then
17 was the
6,
first one. Plus 6, plus 7, plus 11.
Yeah, I don't know where the 14 came from. Yeah, we're at 41. Sorry.
Yeah. So 41.
Yeah.
No, I was just making sure because even
No,
I was like, wait a minute.
It
there's something
fucked
wrong
up
with that.
somewhere. I think I double tapped enter or something.
That's all right. Hey, shit happens. Shit happens.
Yeah. So 41
All right, so
damage.
41 damage in total.
Yep.
Damn. Well, yep. So as you pretty much, one of the heads comes in too close, and you whack, 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 and you just keep hacking through it. And even as you meet bone, you bring your axe back, and on the crit, you bring your axe over your head and whack, and it slices cleanly through the bone. And you see as the head lands at your feet. And the Hydra reels back in pain.
Narum's just gonna, like, he's just huffing and puffing and he's ready to go for more.
I feel pride.
I'm so happy. I'm so happy. There were 2 nat ones during that. 2 nat
It's
ones.
a good thing.
Good
It's a
thing
good
I've
thing
reckless
you were
attack.
reckless, huh?
Yeah. Jesus Christ, these dice. I need to incinerate them all and get new ones. But yeah, that ends my turn.
After your turn, after Nirum's turn, we have Vullis. Vullis, what would you like to do?
Okay. So seeing as this will be quite the pain, I'm going to use my last 3rd level slot to cast another lightning bolt.
Go for it.
Hold up, let me just move my character first. He went 5, 10, 15, 20. Slowly turn this way to cast lightning bolt, and this thing needs to roll. Needs a dex save.
X save. Okay.
And it's at his back.
Hmm.
So I don't know.
It doesn't really. No, doesn't really. Because the Hydra, due to the nature of having so many heads, it knows of what's going on around it.
Okay.
Even though it's a very perceptive beast.
Okay.
So when you came around, it knew you came around.
Hmm.
but it is still possible to surprise a Hydra. It's very hard, but it's possible. So that is an that's a 9. I don't believe that saves.
No, it does not. It's rolling. Oh, that's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
42 damage
God
is
damn.
what I got.
How much?
42.
42. All right. So as you release the lightning bolt and it slams into the side of this Hydra, you watch as the heads immediately recoil, and you see as one of the heads gets eviscerated by the blast of lightning. And just as the head falls off, as it disintegrates by the end of it, you see as the neck still twitches beneath. And the lightning still surging through the creature. It looks very hurt.
Okay, I'm gonna use my last 2 movements. So 5.
Run away!
That's 30, and I'm gonna use my bonus action since I have no more points into my what was it? Sorcery points. I'm gonna convert 3 of my level 1 spell slots, since I haven't used any of them, to convert them into 3 sorcery points.
Okay.
Because I can do that as a bonus action. So yeah. And I end my turn with that.
Very nice, very nice. Good. So, I will say, for the sake of this, after your turn, we then have Iris. Iris, what would you like to do?
I love that we can hear her typing.
Clickety clackety, you're about to get attacking. I said, what are you doing, Iris? Beth, we can't hear you if you're talking, I'm sorry.
Iris shoots the Hydra in the nuts again. No, I'm kidding. I can't hear.
Watch it be a
So bad.
critical sneak attack as well.
Oh, Ew.
That would be horrifying.
I'm going to stab it in the nuts. Why? Because I have sneak attack? Oh, God.
Ah, yes. And apparently, if you. Wait, who's awkward sight again? On the board.
Wait, what?
Oh, no, nothing. But I guess we
Is
would have
she
to
not
choose.
here? Use your no mic. Beth, use no mic.
I see her
I am
icon.
back. I'm so sorry about that.
Ah, so they are.
Tell your sister to get either better mic or
she'll
fix.
be back. She'll be back soon. Is Ryoka still down?
Yeah.
I was gonna try and run over to her, but someone parked their butt right in front of me.
Okay. So if Beth isn't going to be here, we'll hold her turn until she's back.
Mm-hmm.
But then Zahiri's going to actually, she is going to draw out her, she's going to actually try and stab it again. He's gonna run up behind it, try and stab it. And that's gonna miss. Good fucking Christ. Well, that was useless. Oh wait, no, she has 2 attacks. Which is useless again. God fucking Christ. Alright. So, after that, the failure, Zoram, what would you like to do?
Well, I was gonna try and make my way to dash over to Ryoka, but someone parked their rear right in front of me, so that's not gonna work.
Yes, the clap of their ass cheeks have stopped you from proceeding forward.
Yes, Wallace. So I'm gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, so I'll be able to get right here,
Yes.
because that'd be 30 feet of movement.
It would be.
So I'm going to move there, and I am going to turn to the Hydra and use my lightning breath.
I believe it's a dex save.
It is a dex save.
That's an 8.
Nope, it's not safe. So that's 2d6 lightning damage. That's max damage.
Well,
It's 12 points of damage.
All right.
Wait, would my alchemical 7 stack onto this?
Not really, no.
No, never mind. Because it only works on necrotic and fire and acid and poison.
Yeah.
It doesn't work on lightning. Never mind. I should have read through it before I asked that question like an idiot.
Sorry. The Hydra looks pretty beaten. It looks like it's on its last legs. All right. So,
Moved me.
after that, we have Ryoka. Ryoka, as it's now your turn, I need you to go ahead and make a death saving throw.
10.
10,
10.
1 success. You are closer on your way to being revived, or stabilized at least. So, Ryoka, after your turn, becomes the Hydra. The head that was previously knocked off by Niram as he hacked apart most of this creature's head. The 6 heads that it once had now has 8.
I am back.
Welcome back.
Ah, you're back. Good.
Apologies
your
for
turn will
taking
be
so long.
It's all right. Your turn will be after this one. But
All right.
after this, with the Hydra growing back, it's 2 heads. It still looks exceptionally hurt. However, due to the nature of having 8 heads, it's going to go ahead. I believe it has a range. Let me check to make sure.
Oh god, if it has a range attack, it's that shooting its crossbow bolt that came out of its mouth.
Not exactly. No, only 10 feet. Got it. All right. So it's going to make. You hacked apart its head. You're standing pretty firm in front of it. It has 8 heads. It's gonna make 6 of them against you.
That's fun. See how many I can.
I don't have enough. I don't have enough dice for this. I need to actually get
You
another
need
dice.
to get more dice. Oh god.
I mean, it's 6 attacks, all at advantage.
Oh yes.
Yeah, reckless attack.
Oof.
Yeah, this is gonna be fun.
So we have a 22,
It's
18,
It's
18,
It's
17.
Hits. Is there anything below 15?
14. We have a 14.
That one misses.
And another 15.
That one
Or and a
hits.
15. Okay. So 5 hits out of 6.
Yep.
Oof.
Hey, at least I'm raging.
Yep. At least. At least. From the first attack, you take 15 points of piercing damage, halved to, I believe half would be 7.
Yep.
Second attack, you take 6 points of slashing damage. Third
Okay.
attack, you take 8 points,
All right.
halved to 4. Another 5, halved to 3. And then the last 2, actually no. Yeah, there's 2 more. You take 12 points, halved to 6, and then another 12, halved to 6.
Okay, can we have a rundown? That was 115
Okay,
half
so-
to 7.
15 halved to 7, 8 halved to 4, 3 halved to 1. Then
Yeah.
you had a 12 and a 12 from the 2 sevens.
Okay, those are both half to 6, so
Yeah, halved to 6.
Nerum is still standing.
Woo!
That took a chunk out,
Then
though.
the other 2 heads, one's going to make against Zahiri, and the other one against Iris. That's a natural 1 against Zahiri and a 19 against Iris. Iris, I believe that hits. I'll take that as a yes. I take 12 points of slashing damage as the teeth and rake through your flesh. To accent this, it is due to the nature of you not having your turn last turn because you weren't here. It is now your turn. What would you like to do? Beth.
Ace.
Their turn still.
Beth is
I
Beth
go
is
to,
your turn.
I go to do the stabby stab again.
Make stabby.
She's just stabbing. You keep stabbing in the crotch. Damn.
You keep stabbing him in the
Stabby
nuts.
and it's- I wasn't gonna go there, but sure.
Like we
Oh,
say,
no.
damage.
18. Does a
18 hits. Yes, it definitely hits.
Roll your nut damage.
Ah, yes, Iris the Nut Crusher.
16.
I'm not sorry for what I said.
The nutcracker.
Hey, let's not get into personal kinks, alright?
The Nut Slayer.
Not Lady D.
Yep. Time. That's her title. That's her title.
Oh, great. Now we got one boob wonder in the Nutcracker. Oh. Oh, God. Mistakes have been made.
Mistakes have been made. Lady D might.
This is only getting better and better.
No.
I feel like Grape went to take a walk.
Just a very loud sigh can be heard.
No, Mike.
Okay, I can hear again. I rolled a 60.
You cut out.
You're dying again.
Disconnect and reconnect.
Yeah, it might help. All right. So we have Iris the Nut Slayer now.
Novel in chat goes Lady D in the middle, Daddy.
wasn't Iris also she who threw rocks?
Yes.
Yes, she who threw rocks. Anybody else in this in the hall at the moment? Those of you
Hi.
who are around for the stream, please. This is the
Hello.
usual antics we're in. Please do not take this out on them. It's only my fault.
I mean,
All
we're
right,
all
back to
kind
the
of
Hydra.
responsible for this.
So
and
Iris,
also...
what are you doing?
I got a 16
You got a 16
on damage, yes.
on damage.
Right. And now she actually is the Nut Slayer. How do you want to do this?
Oh my god.
Wait, did it actually kill it?
Yes.
That was just enough damage to kill it. That
Jesus
was
Christ.
just enough damage to kill it.
Done. Oh my.
How are you
God
gonna kill it?
damn it.
Guess you could say that was not expected.
Oh, shut up.
You've lost your speaking privileges.
I'm gonna skewer it from the top down.
Just hit him to the ground.
A kebab. Just
Oh my god.
So as
Shish
you
kebab
throw
the-
your short sword out there, you just completely kebab the nuts of this Hydra.
the entire thing. Right?
You need help. You need help.
Frustration.
You need help.
Listen, I was gonna stab it in the leg, but you know, then
As you jam your sword through its nuts, the Hydra lets out a complete wailing cry of pain and collapses dead as the rest of its wounds finally catches up with it.
would I be able to saw it off so we could eat it later for victory?
No.
Oh my
Say
god.
that.
We're gonna end
Are
today's
you-
session right there. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for coming to the stream. Thank you for everything else.
Thanks
Those
for
of
coming
you who
out,
are-
everyone.
yeah, thank you for
We're
coming out. Thank you
done.
very
Dang
much.
it, Beth.
Wait, Nick, before we end the session, can I please at least have the opportunity to go over to Ryoka and heal her?
Yes, you may.
You're a
Just-
little late on that
Bad.
heal.
God.
What?
I'm
What
sorry
are-
that someone decided to stand in front of me with their fat ass.
Okay.
Bruh.
This is what happens when we go
Colonel, I
mean
would like to
too
heal
hard.
our monk, but our fight is tummy thick, and I can't get past the clap of ass cheeks.
So those of you in the stream who came by to watch our antics, shall we say?
Fuck, I need to call an Uber.
Oops.
Oh jeez.
Game, you heal 20 points.
Ooh, I am alive.
Those of you in the stream,
This is so fucked. This campaign is
Yeah.
fucked forever.
Actually,
the Nut
yeah,
Slayer.
no, fuck that.
Yeah.
It's wet. Uber.
Oops. But other than that, I hope you enjoyed from the stream standpoint. I hope you look forward to coming by and joining us yet again for our future antics. It's every
So, like-
Saturday. Should hopefully be every Saturday from 2:00 p.m. East, which would be about 12 to 11 o'clock on Western time. If you're in the European area, I believe that should be about 8 o'clock to about 9 o'clock.
Yeah, from 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock.
Those of you who are from our European counterparts, I say to you, До свидания. I say to you, fuck, 1 sec. I need to think about this. It's been a long day.
It's been a long day,
it's fine.
and
You
as
can- you can-
soon as
Just happened.
as soon
Rest,
as
brave warrior.
I
For
need to
you
go.
have
My Uber's
survived
on its
this.
way.
this
Bye, guys.
absolute fucking
You see
beautiful.
you later, game.
See ya, game.
That's
I
for
will.
then. Yeah, then we have fucking.
Can Rowan be unmuted, please?
Yes, fine.
How much you want to bet Rowan was laughing his ass off the moment Beth made that comment?
Oh,
Listen,
100%.
Oh man, holy shit.
You, something you can't say on stream.
What the hell is this campaign anymore?
It's turned
I
into a game of
don't
nut
know.
slayers.
Ah, yes.
Is that what
The
our party name
crackening.
is gonna be now? Is it just gonna be Nutslayers?
Is Iris
Well,
just gonna
okay.
give people like unconsented
Can we-
CBT?
Could we rename ourselves to Nutslayers?
No,
No, no,
No.
no, no,
please
no.
don't.
There's
No.
only so many lines we can cross, trust me.
At one
but-
point, I'm gonna have to start streaming to fucking porn platforms.
No.
Yikes!
I wonder how much viewage you would get though if you actually did do that.
Not a lot.
What?
No.
He's still alive on Twitch.
Yeah, I am. I don't care. I'm gonna jeopardize my fucking channel for this comment. But yeah.
You're not posting feet, so you're good.
Yeah, right.
I don't know why I'm still here. I didn't. Wait, no, never mind. Nick is here. We good.
First of that, and second
Wow.
off,
What
you
was your comment?
you got to witness this freaking bullshit, so I think that's a plus.
Got to witness us killing a Hydra by
Okay, so no whatever Beth tried to do. Let's just I just wonder what's gonna happen after this. Oh god.
anything can top it. I think we've just reached peak performance.
We've just peaked. Yeah, now it's all downhill.
Yeah.
How do you top that?
I genuinely don't know.
How do you top killing a Hydra by cutting its balls off?
I don't
You
know.
fix the fucky wucky by stabbing it in the nutty.
Okay, I'm gonna
Nope,
deafen
nope,
myself and
nope,
fucking
nope,
finish
nope,
this shit.
That's server muted and deafened. Nope.
That's
Nope.
that's maybe a good
Nope.
idea. Yeah, I'm gonna do
Nope.
the outro bit.
Yeah, you go do
Nope.
that.
So yeah, thanks for witnessing this absolute train wreck of a session. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh god. Yeah, I got nothing. Tune in next Saturday and like what is it? Oh, Jesus Christ, why do I always keep this closed? Ah! Not prepared at all. But like genuinely, first off, thanks to everyone who's part of this. Especially you, Grape. Like, god fucking damn it. Thanks, and I'm so sorry. I am genuinely sorry. We're absent for like a month and then we come back with this bullshit. Jesus Christ. But yeah, in case you wanna like catch up on old stuff, we have stuff on YouTube. Like you can watch the old sessions and yeah, that's it. Have a grand old evening. Cheers.